Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
All right, whenever you're ready. Are we on? All right. Welcome back, baseball fans. Locke Carsfield here in Groton, South Dakota. I'm Pat Kraus, bringing you the Junior Legion Region Tournament. We had a little action already today with the resumption of a suspended game. Clark defeating Groton 1-0. Base hit by Benny Palmer. Drove in a run, and then Groton got a guy on in the bottom of the 7th, but unable to push a run across to extend the game. So right now, as the standings go, Clark is 1-0. Sisseton is 1-0. Groton is 1-1, and Redfield is 0-2. So Groton playing here. They're going to take on Sisseton here in a game to start here in just a few minutes. This will be Groton's third and final game of the tournament. It will be Sisseton's second game of the tournament. They will play one more today. And then Redfield will play one today, and Clark will play two more today. So going to have a little coaches meeting right now with the umpires, and then I think we'll also have national anthem. So before we get to that, though, I'll go through our starting lineup. Groton will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, so they'll be batting first, and leading things off for them will be Lincoln Kraus doing the catching. Alex Ablin is at third base, batting second. Batting third will be Nick Greblinghoff. He will be the starting pitcher. He came in and pitched the 7th inning there of that resumption game. So he'll be starting with 14 pitches. T.C. Schuster's playing shortstop. T.C. Schuster will be playing shortstop, batting fourth. Ethan Kroll's in center field, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Ryder Shelley is at second base. Brad Fleece is at first base. John Bisbee is in right field, batting eighth. Batting ninth is Tristan McGannon, and he's playing left field. Aaron Severson is the head coach, and he's assisted by Seth Erickson. Assistant post 50, Levi Nelson's going to lead things off playing short. Batting second is Luke Nielsen. He's playing third. Max Dollins at first base, batting third. Batting fourth is Rylan Anderson doing the catching. J.J. Hams in left field at batting fifth. Batting sixth is Bryson Hansen. He will be doing the pitching. Justin Mueller will be in center field. He's batting seventh. Carter Deitch is in right field, batting eighth. And Alex Sticklin is at second base. Batting ninth. And Trent Besland is their head coach as Sisseton goes through their reserves here. And again, like I said, we'll have this game and two more. Planning possibly do commentary and broadcast. The stream will be here for the net games today. Just decide if my schedule allows me to stay the rest of the afternoon as well. So, but again, here as Sisseton finishes their lineup, they'll play this game, and then they'll play one more today. Groton, this will complete their day and their tournament. After this game, just kind of be determined by how the other teams finish. We're going to keep it here as we'll do our sportsmanship code with Athletic Commissioner Travis Kurth, and then we'll also keep it here as it goes right into the national anthem. So hang with us. And now we're set for baseball as both teams return to their dugouts and get ready to start this game. This technically the first game of the day here between Sisseton Post 50 and Groton Post 39. Once Sisseton takes the field here, I will set the defense for you.
Reminder, $1 foul balls throughout the tournament, courtesy of the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation. Please return foul balls to the ticket table. And all of the game will be live streamed on YouTube. Search Groton Baseball Softball Foundation on YouTube.
Soon as Sisseton here, they're huddled up now. They're taking the field. So set the defense here for Sisseton Post 50 as they will be the home team on the scoreboard. In the outfield, left to right, it'll be J.J. Ham, Justin Mueller, and Carter Deitch. And in the infield, third to first, will be Luke Nielsen at third. Shortstop is Levi Nelson. Second base, Alex Sticklin. First base is Max Dahlin. And your battery for Sisseton Post 50 behind the dish will be Rylan Anderson. And on the mound is Bryson Hansen. Lincoln Kraus will lead things off for Groton. Alex Ablin and Nick Greblinghoff will also be the guaranteed hitters for this top of the first inning. Umpires for this game here on the bases is the legendary Ace Boucher, and behind the plate calling balls and strikes will be Dalton Locke. These two guys have done a lot of ball this summer. Again, if you're even remotely familiar with any kind of baseball and softball in this area, the name Ace Boucher definitely will come to mind, as he's umped more baseball games than could imagine. So leading off here for Groton will be the catcher for Groton, Lincoln Kraus. Kraus digs in here. First pitch on the way. He squares, pulls it back. First pitch is at 1:42 p.m. under partly cloudy skies and 80 degrees. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. Count evened up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way. Swung on and lifted into short left. Going to be a tough play. And it slices foul. Lincoln down on the count here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Looking to make an adjustment here and find a way on base. He digs back in here. And the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and Kraus down swinging for out number 1. Alex Ablin steps into the box, playing third base today. He was the starting pitcher in the game last night against Clark. First pitch swung on and grounded. Third baseman up with it. On to first in time. Third base is Luke Nielsen. Nice play there. Hopefully we're not seeing a little letdown here from Groton, as I know it's a tough way to lose that Clark game, but still got to take care of business here if they want to have any kind of a chance. Nick Greblinghoff at the plate. First pitch is in there for a strike. Greblinghoff doing the pitching. The 0-1 from Hansen, swung on, hit up the middle. Sticklin up with it, on to first in time to retire Greblinghoff. So Groton goes 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first inning. Coming up for Post 50, Sisseton Post 50, it'll be Levi Nelson, Luke Nielsen, and Max Dahlin, and we'll have the bottom of the first inning when we come back to Lockhart Field after this break.
In times like
Growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here,
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back here, baseball fans. The Lot Cars Field here in Groton, South Dakota. Pat Krause bringing you Junior Legion region action. On the bottom of the first inning here, we'll set the defense for Groton post 39. In the outfield, left to right, it'll be Tristan McGannon, Ethan Kroll, and John Bisbee. Infield, third to first, it'll be Alex Ablin, T.C. Schuster, Ryder Shelley, and Braden Fleece. And the battery for Groton behind the dish is Lincoln Krause, and on the mound, Nick Greblinghoff. First pitch misses away to Levi Nelson. Levi Nelson playing shortstop for Sisseton post 50. Again, Greblinghoff came in. He threw the seventh inning of that resumed game. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Good healthy cut there by Nelson. Swings through it. Counts even now. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. Just misses inside. You may notice here the difference in the pitchers. Bryson Hansen goes from the full windup, and you'll see Greblinghoff go from the stretch. The 2-1. Swung on and popped up. That's going to get out of play. It's become a more common thing here for pitchers just to throw from the stretch, or the sometimes called the half windup. A lot fewer moving parts. A little more simplistic motion. The 2-2 swung on, popped up on, going to be in foul territory. Braden Fleece under it, and he puts it away for out number 1. Nice play there by Braden Fleece, going back on it. Kind of a tough play there, as you got to kind of run back, but ball hung up there, and Braden able to track it down and put it away for out number 1. Luke Nielsen now the batter, playing third base. First pitch swung on and missed. Getting Greblinghoff doing his job, throwing strikes. And the 0-1. That just misses low. Krause, trouble handling that one. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Greblinghoff gets his sign from Krause, comes set, and the 1-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Greblinghoff back ahead here, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Very nice day here at the ballpark. If you're not doing anything today, I understand it's a Tuesday, but come on out and watch. The 1-2. Swung on and hit into center field. Kroll coming in. It's going to land right in front of him. And Nielsen is going to be aboard with a 1-out single. That was kind of one of those in-betweeners where Ethan maybe could have come hard and tried to make maybe a diving or sliding catch. He elected to stay back and just keep the ball in front of him. Max Dolan now the batter. First pitch is in there for a strike. So again, Nick doing a good job of getting ahead here. Getting ahead, strike 1. Nielsen will take his lead from first. The 0-1 swung on and grounded past the diving Alex Ablin, and going to get into left field for a base hit. So Sisseton with back-to-back base hits here, kind of got a little something going. Going to bring up the catcher, Rylan Anderson. Greblinghoff checks the runners, and the first pitch comes home, low and away. Krause able to keep it in front of him. Greblinghoff looking in here, gets his sign. Now he's going to come set, check the runners. The 1-0 swung on and fouled back into the net. those of you just joining, this is a 4-team round-robin tournament. Groton, Sisseton, Clark, and Redfield. And team at the end that has the best record will be advancing to the state junior legion tournament. And the 1-1 hits the outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strike. That junior legion state tournament will be in Millbank on August 8th, 9th, and 10th. The senior legion tournament kicks off this Friday. The 1-2 swung on and chopped foul. The senior legion tournament will start at 10 o'clock on Friday. There'll be 4 games throughout the day. Groton, post 39 senior legion, will play at 5 o'clock. They'll take on Winter Cologne. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and Anderson waves at strike 3 for out number 2. Good pitch there by Nick as he kind of reached back and brought a little extra with that one. J.J. Ham now the batter. He's playing left field for Sisseton. He's batting in the number 5 spot. First pitch is in there for a strike. Greblinghoff looking to work around a couple of singles. Get his team back in the dugout. The 0-1 swung on, fouled back. Ham got just a piece of it, got it to the backstop, but Greblinghoff here, no balls and 2 strikes. We'll see what he and Kraus have in the works here. Try to throw something up and get him to chase, or maybe something off the plate. And he swings and misses, and J.J. Ham down swinging for the 3rd out. So Greblinghoff gives up a couple of hits, but leaves the runner stranded after complete inning. No score coming up for Groton in the top of the 2nd. It'll be T.C. Schuster, Ethan Kroll, and Ryder Shelley. And we'll have the top of the 2nd inning when we come back after this break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Whether you're
Welcome back to Lockhurst Field here in Groton, South Dakota. You're listening to Junior Legion Region Action on the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. As you look at times on the screen, you see a scroll on the bottom of a list of sponsors. Just a big giant thank you to all those sponsors for providing the funding for this broadcast. We are able to stream all the games, and then when my schedule allows, I like to come on and do a little talking. So T.C. Schuster is going to lead things off. First pitch swung on, hit into the gap in right center. That's going to get down for a hit. Schuster coming around first. He's going to try for 2 as Mueller has trouble picking the ball up. And T.C. Schuster gets a little life back into this team with a leadoff double. Ethan Kroll now the batter for Groton. Good start there by Schuster as he did a nice job just taking the ball the other way. First pitch to Kroll. Swung on and popped up. Dahlin going back on it. Going to be a tough play. And it falls for a base hit. Throw comes in. Schuster advances on the play. Again, tough play there by Dahlin as he's going straight back on that ball and kind of fell into a little bit of no man's land out there between the right fielder, the second baseman, and the first baseman. Ryder Shelley now going to be the hitter as Groton has runners on first and third. Kroll leads from first and Schuster from third. Hanson comes set. Shelley squares like he's going to bunt. Pulls it back. And they try a back pick down here at Schuster, and he comes back in safely. He was a little bit farther off than you'd like. Ethan Kroll safe at second. So now runners on second, third, nobody out. Shelley takes over his head. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Bryson Hansen had a good first inning, but we'll see how he pitches when he's got guys on base. The 2-0. Swung on, line drive up the middle to short. Nielsen knocks it down, and no play at first as Shelley hustling down the line. So bases loaded here, nobody out. Braden Fleece, the batter. First pitch is in there for a strike. Looks like Sisseton bringing their corners in, looking for a force at home. The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice stop there by Rylan Anderson. Keep the ball in front. Groton with a big chance here to get on the board. The 1-1. Swung on, hit to the third. Third's coming home with it. They're going to get the guy at home. And in time for the double play. So nice play there by Luke Nielsen to get Schuster at home and then retire Braden Fleece at first for the double play. John Bisbee's the batter now, first pitch swinging. Runners on second and third. Had a little confusion there. Ethan Kroll got caught off the base, but thankfully for Groton, it was a dead ball after the foul ball. The 0-1. Then there for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. John Bisbee trying to get something out of this for Groton. Doesn't chase. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Groton had bases loaded with nobody out, and now second, third, and 2 outs. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and Bisbee down swinging. So Groton loads the bases with nobody out, but unable to get anything across. So they leave 2. Had a couple hits. Coming up for the bottom of the second inning, it'll be Bryson Hansen, Justin Mueller, and Carter Deitch, and we'll have the bottom of the second inning back here at Lockhart Field after this break.
Planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor.
Welcome back, baseball fans, here at Lockhart Field. We've got Junior Legion region action between Groton and Sisseton. Bryson Hansen's going to lead things off for Sisseton. First pitch, check swing foul. Nick Greblinghoff in his second inning of work. You may think 34 pitches in an inning is a lot, but he started with 14 because he pitched in that resumption game with Clark. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Good pitch there by Nick, a little off speed. Maybe a breaking ball, caught the outside corner. The 0-2. That misses up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Groton had bases loaded there in the top half of the second with nobody out, but a nice double play by Sisseton. And then a strikeout ended the threat. The 1-2 from Greblinghoff. Swung on and hit into short right field. That's going to be down for a hit. Bisbee keeps it in front of him. Fires it back into the infield. Nice job of hitting there by Bryson Hansen. Got down 2 strikes and didn't try to do too much with it, just kept his hands inside the ball and flipped it into short right center. Justin Mueller now the batter for Sisseton, playing center field. First pitch swung on and missed. Big cut there by the Sisseton center fielder. Greblinghoff looking in, gets the sign, checks the runner. Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. And Mueller down swinging for the first out. Carter Deitch now the batter, playing right field for Sisseton. First pitch swung on and missed. Again, nice job here by Greblinghoff as he's just throwing strikes like he's supposed to. The 0-1 misses upstairs. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hansen leads the 1-1, misses low and away. We talked about this last night a little bit too in that Clark game that, the bottom 3 hitters, we already got one on with, Hansen's a 6-hitter, but 7, 8, 9 hitters, you got to get those guys out. The 2-1 in there for a strike, count 2-2. These are the guys that if you look at a box score and your 7, 8, 9 hitters are getting on base and scoring runs, that team usually wins. Gives the opportunity to the top of the order to drive them in and do their job. The 2-2 swung on, chopped foul, wide of third. Count stays even, 2-2. You look at a baseball lineup, a batting order. Usually your guys that can put the ball in play are towards the top of your lineup. But the 2-2 swung on and missed, and Deitch down swinging for out number 2. So nice job there by Nick Greblinghoff. Again, gave up a leadoff single to Bryson Hansen. Now looking to work his way around as Alex Stickland comes to the plate. Stickland playing second base. First pitch is in there for a strike. Again, exactly what you want to see from your pitcher. If you're Aaron Severson, is Nick throwing that first pitch strike. The 0-1 swung on and popped foul. Out of play down the first baseline. Count now 0-2. See here again if we can get maybe something up, something off the plate a little bit. See if you can get Stickland to chase it. The 0-2 swung on, chopped foul. Stickland caught a piece of it. Yeah. A little too good of a pitch there for 2 strikes. 2 strikes usually, I know we're in a pitch count world now, but still I don't think you want to catch much at the plate. You got a lot of room to work with there in the count. The 0-2 swung on, popped up. Relatively routine play there that a lot of confusion there as Ablin came in from third and Greblinghoff from pitcher's mound and Kraus from behind the plate, and nobody really decided to take charge. Luckily, no one touched it, and it did roll foul. The 0-2 swung on and grounded to short. Schuster up with it. On to first in time to retire Stickland for the third out. Sisseton gets a hit, leaves a runner. They don't score any. After 2 complete, we still have no score for Groton in the top of the third. It'll be McGannon, Kraus, and Ablin, and we'll have the top of the third inning when we come back to Lockhurst Field after this break.
It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
And we're back here, top of the third inning coming up here for Groton. Be Tristan McGannon going to lead things off, and then we'll turn the lineup over and have Lincoln Krause after him and Alex Ablin after him. Those are the guaranteed batters for Groton here in the top of the third inning. Still no score here between post 50 Sisseton and post 39 Groton. If you were tuned in earlier, you saw the resumption of the Clark and Groton game that was suspended last night. Clark was able to win 1-0 as they got an RBI single from Benny Palmer in the top of the seventh inning, and then Groton unable to score in the bottom. Tristan McGannon going to lead things off for Groton here. Tristan playing center field, wearing number 22. And the first pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike, just below the letters. The 0-1, that misses high. Count evens up now, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1, chased up high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Groton had a chance in the second inning with bases loaded, but unable to cash in. The 1-2, that one goes behind the batter. Bases loaded with nobody out, and Braden Fleece grounded into a 5-2-3 double play, and then John Bisbee struck out to end the threat. The 2-2 misses high. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Tristan McGannon. Looking to get something started here for Groton post 39. The 3-2 misses low and away, and McGannon is aboard with a leadoff walk. So good start here for Groton. We'll see here if try to move the runner here a little bit. Krause handles the bat well. He does square to bunt, pulls it back. McGannon on the steal. And McGannon is safe at second with a stolen base. Pitch called a ball to Krause. The 1-0, he squares, lays down a bunt. It's a good one, and Krause is going to be safe at first. Well executed there by Lincoln. He's able to push one down the third baseline and beat it out. First and third now for Groton. Alex Ablin now the batter as Rylan Anderson comes out from his catcher position to give his infield some signs as to what they're going to do. Krause leads from first, McGannon from third. Krause goes on the first pitch. Throw down is, it's there, goes through the cut. And Krause is safe, as I don't think second baseman Sticklin thought the ball was coming all the way through. But now we've got second and third. Ablin swings, lifts one into right field. Deitch over, and he's unable to corral it, and it goes foul. Both runners were back on their bases tagging. Because even if it's a foul ball, if he catches it, it's still a live ball, and runners can tag and move up. Counts even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, Alex hopefully find a way here to get back into the groove of driving that ball. The 1-1 misses high. Again, when Alex is on, when he's hitting the ball well, he likes to drive it to that right center gap. The 2-1 swung on and grounded back to the pitcher. On to first to get Ablin. McGannon was halfway down the line, decides to retreat. Probably the right play there as Hansen got rid of the ball quick. And Dahlin over at first got a pretty good arm. So 1 out, Nick Greblinghoff now the batter. First pitch misses high. Again, Groton's got to take advantage of these early inning base runners. So far unable to. The 1-0, that misses off the plate. 2-0 now the count. Good hitter count here for Greblinghoff. We'll see if he gets one to drive, if he puts one in place somewhere. The 2-0. Swung on, hit hard, and curving foul down the right field line. So Nick got one to drive just way out in front of it. See if he makes that adjustment now. 2 balls and 1 strike. Still a good count for him. The 2-1. Chases one up high. 2-2 the count. Good speed on the bases, so a base hit will get 1, possibly 2. The 2-2 misses. Count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, something to the outfield. Should score a run. The 3-2 swung on and missed as Greblinghoff waves at strike 3. And he's down swinging for out number 2. TC Schuster now the batter. Schuster 1 for 1 today. Led off the second inning with a double. First pitch to Schuster is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 is in there for a strike. Schuster now behind. No balls and 2 strikes. That one gets behind. McGannon's going to try to score from third. And he is safe. Hansen unable to handle the throw. So Groton pushes one across on a wild pitch. Kraus moves up to third on the play. Schuster still in the box. 1 ball, 2 strike count to him. Still a runner out there, so a base hit will get another run in. Hansen back on the mound now, looking in at his catcher, gets the sign. 1-2. Swung on, hit hard back up the middle. Hansen knocks it down. Going to be a tough play. Schuster hustling, and he's going to be safe. Schuster hits it hard right back to that pitcher, Bryson Hansen. He knocks it down, but it rolls away from him just far enough, and Trent Beslin's going to come out and check on his pitcher. That was a well-hit ball. I don't think he's hurt. I just want to make sure that he's not shaken up, as it's a tough thing. We saw that last night or yesterday afternoon. TC Schuster took a hard line drive, and it's kind of a scary situation. But Ethan Kroll now the batter, first pitch swinging. So Groton now pushed 2 across here again with 2 outs. Ethan Kroll singled his first time up. The 0-1. Swung on, lined into center. That's going to fall for a hit. Mueller up with it, fires it back in. Schuster checks in at second. So nice job there by Schuster and Kroll to do their jobs and hit the ball hard. Ryder Shelley now the batter. Shelley singled in his first at bat. Groton looking to add here with 2 outs. First pitch to Shelley, misses low and away. Groton's got 2 in so far. Hoping to add. The 1-0 to Shelley. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat. A little cue shot over by the first base dugout. Again, we're seeing a lot of these Groton batters way out in front of Hansen. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Between innings, as they were running in, head coach Aaron Severson telling the guys, got to make an adjustment. You got to move up in the box, find a way. And it looks like a couple of them taking that advice. The 2-1 Swung on, popped up. That one's going to get out of play. Count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the third inning, Groton leading 2-0. The 2-2 swung on and hit foul on the left field line. Nice job there by Shelley to keep his hands back. As Hansen came with a little wrinkle. Kept his hands back and fought it off. The 2-2 swung on, popped up on the infield. Hansen's under it, and he's going to put it away for out number 3. But Groton able to push a couple across as they get 2 runs on 3 hits. No Sisseton errors, 2 runners left after 2.5. Groton 2, Sisseton 0. Top of the order for Sisseton. When we come back, it'll be Nelson, Nielsen, and Dolan, and we'll have the bottom of the third when we come back to Lockhart Field after this.
In
To
times
keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Outfield.
Bottom of the third inning coming up here. This is Pat Krause bringing you Junior Legion region action from Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. In between inning warm-ups are wrapping up with the throwdown. Sisseton post 50. They're going to be bringing the top of their order up here with Levi Nelson. Nelson fouled out to first baseman Braden Fleece back in the first inning, officially 0 for 1. Nick Greblinghoff still pitching for Groton. First pitch chopped over here to third. Ablin up with it. Strong throw to first. In time to retire Nelson for the first out. Again, nice job there by Nick Greblinghoff getting that first strike across. And as a pitcher and a coach, you always like seeing that 1 pitch, 1 out. Luke Nielsen now the batter. First pitch on the way, swung out, popped up. T.C. Schuster calls for it at short, and he puts it away for out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Nick Greblinghoff. Max Dolan going to come to the plate, and I highly doubt we'll see Max Dolan swing at this first pitch. First pitch on the way. At the knees for a strike. Looking down here at head coach Trent Besslin, he's kind of telling him we're not having a 3-pitch inning. Make him work a little bit. Greblinghoff comes set. And the 0-1. Swung on and grounded to short. Schuster up with it, on to first. In time to retire Dolan. So Greblinghoff has a 4-pitch inning. Good inning there for Nick. No runs, no hits, no errors for Sisseton. Coming up for Groton in the top of the 4th, it'll be Braden Fleece, John Bisbee, and Tristan McGann, and we'll have the top of the 4th inning when we come back after this break.
times like
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to Lockhart Field here in Groton, South Dakota. Pat Krause bringing you Junior Legion region action. Right now we've got Groton post 39 leading Sisseton post 50 2-0. Groton pushed two runs across with 2 outs there in the top of the 3rd inning. And then Nick Greblinghoff came out in the bottom of the 3rd with a 4-pitch inning. Got a ground out, a fly out, and a ground out on 4 pitches. So nice, efficient inning there for Nick. Right now, through 3 innings, he's got 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 40 pitches total, 33 for strikes. So a good efficient day here so far for Nick Greblinghoff. Braden Fleece going to be the batter, playing first base for Groton. First pitch swung on way out in front. And the 0-1, that's in there for a strike just below the letter. So no balls and 2 strikes to Groton's first baseman, Braden Fleece. The 0-2, that one's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And Bryson Hansen in his 4th inning of work at 52 pitches. The 1-2 is strikeout, looking for out number 1. Substitution here, we've got Case and Oswald coming into bat. Oswald in the lineup for John Bisbee. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Count evened up now, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses high. The 2-1 misses high. 3 balls and 1 strike to pinch hitter Case and Oswald. Looking to provide a little spark here off the bench. The 3-1 misses, and Oswald's going to be on with a 1-out walk. Good at bat there by Kaysen. Not going up there being overly aggressive, understanding that base runners are important. Tristan McGannon now the batter. Tristan got things started in the 3rd. Led off the inning with a walk, and then was able to steal a base and then come around and score. Now he squares to bunt. And he fouls it back into the net. And waiting here is our umpire, Dalton Locke, had to go get a ball at the backstop. Now McGannon digs back in. Hansen checks the runner over at first. The 0-1, he squares again. This time he gets it down. It's a good one. McGannon hustling. Going to be a close play. And they got him. Good play there by 3rd baseman Luke Nielsen. Very close play. Good job by McGannon hustling down the line. Lincoln Kraus now the batter. Kraus 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a bunt single. First pitch misses inside. And Oswald on second, led off the inning with a walk. The 1-0 swung on, chopped it between first and pitcher. Going to be a tough play, and Kraus is going to be on base. Kind of hit one of those ground ball into no man's land there between the pitcher, first and second baseman, and the 3 of them kind of looked at each other, waiting for the other to take it, and nobody did. So Kraus aboard with an infield single. 2 outs. Alex Ablin, the batter. Kraus off on the first pitch. They're going to try a back pick on Oswald, not in time. And Kraus is in safely with the stolen base. Now runners on second, third. 0-1 the count. Ablin pops one up, and that's going to get out. Ablin now in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Close pitch there, just misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, base hit here, he'll get 1. 1-2 misses off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pretty good speed out at second base, so Ball gets to the outfield. Maybe score 2 here. The 2-2. Swung on, hit short. Nelson on to first in time. And that'll retire Ablin to end the inning. So Groton threatens once again, gets runners in second and third, but can't get one across. 1 hit for Groton, 2 left. After 3.5, 2-0 Groton. Coming up for Sisseton, it'll be Anderson, Ham, and Hansen. And we'll have the bottom of the 4th inning when we come back after this break.
Problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
And we're back here, bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up here for Sisseton post 50. They're going to send up Rylan Anderson, J.J. Ham, and Bryson Hansen. Again, you saw Groton threaten there in the top of the 4th inning. Got runners on second and third. Unfortunately, unable to cash in once again, as they've had plenty of opportunities so far in this ball game to get some runs across, and unable to do so. Earlier this game and back in the 2nd inning, Groton able to load the bases with nobody out and came away with nothing, and then had runners on here a couple other times, just unable to cash in. So hopefully they're able to find something here in these later innings. I know they're leading 2-0, but I don't know, in this situation we want to, more is better than less, obviously. So Rylan Anderson going to lead things off for Sisseton, doing the catching, wearing number 10. Anderson 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch on the way, swung on and ground right back at Greblinghoff, off his leg. He finds a way to find the ball and record the out. We'll see here. Coaches are going to come out here and maybe take a look at him, give him a chance to walk around. As that one caught him right in the foot, but as I said yesterday, and I think again this morning, or this afternoon, Nick is one of those guys that when he's batting, we don't really call it a complete game or an official game until he gets hit by a pitch, and so he's kind of got a target on him. First pitch swinging there was J.J. Ham, and he hits a soft liner and a little shovel shot put type throw from Ryder Shelley to record out number 2. Again, Greblinghoff doing a really nice job here of throwing strikes. Bryson Hansen now the batter. Hansen singled in his last at bat, 1 for 1. First pitch swung on and missed. Greblinghoff set now the 0-1. Misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 quick outs for Greblinghoff. And the 1-1 swung out, pop foul over the first base dugout onto one of our Little League fields here in Groton. We've got 2 of them, Nelson Field and Falk Field. The 1-2 swung on again, fouled right over the dugout. Hansen able to catch a piece of it, stay alive. In the at-bat, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Groton leading 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning of this round-robin region tournament. The 1-2 swung on, hit softly over to first. Nobody covering first. Shelley comes behind. Good play there by Ryder Shelley as he comes behind Fleece, and Fleece able to underhand toss it to him to record the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down for Sisseton. 2-0 Groton going into the top of the 5th inning, and we'll see Greblinghoff, Schuster, and Kroll. And And we'll have top of the fifth when we come back after this break.
Whether you are pregnant or
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Top of the fifth inning coming up here for Groton post 39 as they lead 2-0. Hoping to add to that here. Nick Greblinghoff, the pitcher, is going to lead things off as they came off the field there at the end of the bottom of the fourth. Teammates and coaches asking Nick if he's okay as he took a line drive off the leg or the foot or something. But Nick's a pretty tough player and said he's kind of a magnet for baseballs, whether he's pitching or in the batter's box. Greblinghoff 0 for 2 in today's ball game. Struck out his last at bat, looking to come out of that hole here. First pitch, swung out, popped up. Max Dolan's going to give it a look as it hits off the net on one of our Little League fields. Good hustle there by Dolan, giving it a look. Nick again way out in front of that. See if he makes the adjustment here. Looks like he's moving around. The 0-1 misses high. You know, sometimes when a guy's doesn't quite have the velocity, you got to make a change, and hopefully Nick can find a way here. The 1-1 misses off the plate, 2-1. Good count here for Nick. The 2-1 swung on and popped foul. Pitch a little up. Nick not happy with that swing as he kind of shakes his head and walks around a little bit, trying to get himself refocused here with 2 strikes on him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one misses off the plate. Good close pitch there as Hansen trying to see how far out Dalton Locke will call it. 3-2. Swung on, popped up. Levi Nelson calls for it. Comes in hard as the wind kind of pushed it back towards home plate. And he puts it away for out number 1. And no. Nelson called it right away and started off about 3 steps from the outfield grass and caught it about 5 steps on the infield grass. T.C. Schuster now the batter. Schuster 2 for 2. First pitch misses. 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Line drive just inside the line. Schuster is going to round it. Takes a good long look. So Schuster on with his 3rd hit of the game. I'm not sure if he thought maybe it was foul, so wasn't running hard out of the box, but nonetheless, he's on first. Ethan Kroll going to be the batter now. Kroll also with 2 hits today. First pitch swinging, going to be a soft looper. That's going to fall in or short right field. T.C. Schuster moves up to second on the play. Had to check and make sure it was going to fall. So 1 out. And Kroll aboard with his 3rd hit of the game. So good day for Ethan and T.C. Ryder Shelley now the batter. First pitch misses inside. Again, this is kind of where things started in that 2nd inning. However, unable to show anything for it. The 1-0 swung on, hit hard at third base, but under his glove. Aaron Severson waving TC around. Throw's going to be cut. Nice job there by Ryder Shelley hitting the ball hard. Good aggressive base running by Schuster. Braden Fleece now the batter. Hopefully we can, with Groton now, with that taking advantage now here, can open things up. First pitch to Fleece. That misses high. Braden 0 for 2 today, grounded into a double play and struck out. Hopefully he can find a way out of that here. The 1-0. Swung on, grounded between third and short. Third baseman up with it on to second. And on to first, off-target throw. They get Shelley at second on the force. 5-4 for the second out. Kroll advances. And Braden Fleece reaches on a fielder's choice. Case and Oswald now the batter. Runners on first and third. Again, Groton hoping to get another one across here. Oswald takes low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Fleece leads from first, Kroll from third. The 1-0 misses low and away. 2-0. Hansen kind of laboring here a little bit, starting to have a little bit of trouble. The 2-0, that one misses in. 3-0. Tristan McGannon's on deck. Should Oswald reach? The 3-0. That one misses. And Case and Oswald again aboard with his second walk. Tristan McGannon now the batter, and with that walk, Trent Bestlin's going to come out of the dugout and have a little chat with his pitcher and in his infield. Bases are loaded. Ethan Kroll on third, Braden Fleece on second, and Case and Oswald on first. Tristan McGannon will be the batter. Again, the winner of this round-robin tournament will represent the region at the State Junior Legion Tournament in Millbank on August 8th, 9th, and 10th. And coming up this Friday, in just a few days, the Class B Senior Legion Tournament will be taking place over in Millbank as well. For those of you that are in tune to Legion Baseball in the state of South Dakota, Post 22, Rapid City Post 22. First pitch to McGannon's in there for a strike. Lost this morning to their swung on and missed. They lost their first game to Post 320, Rapid City Post 320 in Watertown at the Class A state tournament. The 0-2 swung on and grounded to short. Nelson up with it. He bobbles it. Going to be a close play. And everybody's safe. Kroll scores on the play. Everybody moves up. And McGannon hustling down the line is safe. And Lincoln Krause comes to the plate, top of the order here. Again, looking to do some damage here. First pitch to Krause is high. And Lincoln, a couple of hits, one a bunt single and the other one kind of in the no man's land. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Count even now, 1-1. Pitch off the plate. 2-1 the count here to the Groton catcher, Lincoln Krause. He digs back in. The 2-1. That one misses. 3-1. Good count here for Lincoln as there's no place to put him. So hopefully he gets a strike here to drive one. The 3-1. That one misses low. So Krause walks. But that walk will bring in Braden Fleece from third for the third run of the inning. Oswald moves to third, McGannon to second, and Bestlin coming out of the dugout. Looks like he's going to make himself a pitching change. Again, once again, want to thank the sponsors that you see scrolling across the bottom underneath the scoreboard for providing this feed and this stream for all of you. We do this all season. Our Baseball Softball Foundation has this YouTube channel, and they stream all the games, and then I like to come up and add my commentary to it every once in a while when I'm able to, and in this situation with it being a tournament, little easier situation. So again, we've already had, not a full game, but we had a resumed game completed this earlier today. I keep saying this morning, but actually it was this afternoon. Clark and Groton had a suspended game last night due to weather, and both teams came here at 1 o'clock and only had one inning to play, and so they played the 7th inning, and Clark got a run on the top of the 7th inning and defeated Groton 1-0. Very well played game by both teams, so unfortunately that's how it goes sometimes when you have a game like that. Somebody's got to be on the losing end, and in this case it was Post 39. So so now this game is the first of the scheduled day with Sisseton and Groton, and then Sisseton will play another game today. Clark has a couple of games today, and Redfield will play another game today. But when this game is concluded, Groton's tournament is over, and then they just have to kind of sit back and wait and see how the other two games play out to see if they're still in the running for representing the region at the state tournament. Bases loaded of Post 39 runners. Kraus at first, McGannon at second, and Oswald at third. Alex Abel in the batter. First pitch swung on and hit through the hole here. Nelson up with it. Going to be a tough play. Whoa. Long throw there by Nelson, and base ump Ace Boucher calls Alex Ablin out. And Aaron Severson not happy with the call, but Groton does get 3. They leave him loaded. We'll come back here in the bottom of the 5th inning after we take this break.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
In times like...
All right, welcome back here. Top of the 5th inning coming up for Sisseton. You're going to see Mueller, Deitch, and Sticklin. All right, my apologies there. Had ourselves a close play there at the end, and Aaron Severson had to go talk to Ace Boucher to kind of let him know how he felt about it. From my vantage point, it looked like Alex was safe, but the only person whose call or whose view mattered is Mr. Ace Boucher, and in his eyes, in his mind, Alex was out. So be it. But Groton did get 3 runs there. Inning was not for naught. I mean, it was not all for naught. They did get some runs across. They lead 5-0. So Justin Mueller, the center fielder, is going to lead things off. And first pitch from Greblinghoff to Mueller. Check swing. Yeah. And kind of tied him up there, and umpire Dalton Locke checks with Ace down at first, and he confirmed the swing. So Greblinghoff gets ahead here, no balls and 1 strike. Fouled, out of play. The kid's scrambling after it. Greblinghoff again here ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 swung on and missed, and Mueller chases one up high, and Greblinghoff records Looks like we have a
Now batting number 7,
Reggie Lincoln going to be the pinch hitter for Carter Deitch. Number 7. First pitch swung on and missed. Grabbing off ahead here, no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 swung on and missed. Grabbing off again, ahead here, no balls and no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 swung on and popped foul. Lincoln got a piece of it. Reggie Lincoln. Again, Nick doing just a great job here throwing strikes. Grabbing off set at the belt, and the 0-2 swung on and lifted into center. Ethan Kroll doesn't hardly have to move, and he puts it away for the second out. I think he moved his feet just to make sure he felt like he needed to move. Alex Sticklin now the batter. Sticklin 0 for 1. A ground out back in the second inning. First pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike on the outside corner. Sticklin back in. And the 0-1 swung on and grounded. Going to be a tough play. Schuster up with it. Going to fire it across. Good throw. Good strong throw there by T.C. Schuster. And Sticklin retired. Greblinghoff again goes 3 up, 3 down for Sisseton. After 5 complete, 5-0 Groton. Coming up for Groton, it'll be Greblinghoff, Schuster, and Kroll. And we'll have the top of the 6th inning when we return.
It's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
We're back here, top of the 6th inning coming up here for Groton Post 39. They will send Nick Greblinghoff, T.C. Schuster, and Ethan Kroll to the plate. Those will be our guaranteed hitters for this inning. It looks like Reggie Lincoln stays in the game in right field for Carter Deitch. I don't believe there are any other changes. Max Dolan, I didn't maybe neglected to mention this change, but Max Dolan now pitching for Sisseton. He threw 1 pitch in that last inning. And starting pitcher Bryson Hansen moved to first, so just a straight switch. Nick Greblinghoff now the batter. First pitch swinging, and Nielsen's going to have it measured over here at third, and he puts it away in foul territory for the first out. So tough day at the plate for Nick. T.C. Schuster the batter now. TC with 3 hits in today's ball game, looking to add to it. First pitch hit hard. Nelson under his glove and into left field. And we'll see here what the official scorers give that. Still no. Ethan Kroll now in the box. And Ethan again 3 for 3 today in the ball game. Schuster officially has given reaching on an error. So 3 for 4, still not a bad day. 1-1 the count to Ethan Kroll. Kroll with 3 hits, looking to add to that total here as well. 1 out, and Schuster on first, getting his lead. The 1-1 swung on and missed, and Kroll way out front of it. Pulled his head, his front shoulder, his front hip, a little bit of everything there, but hopefully makes an adjustment now, able to put the ball in play. The 1-2 swung on foul, caught a piece of it. Kroll staying alive in the at-bat. Dahlin checks Schuster at first. And the 1-2 swung on, and that's going to be lifted into right field. Going to be a tough play for Reggie Lincoln, but he puts it away for out number 2. Going to bring Ryder Shelley to the plate. Shelley reached on an error in his last at-bat. 2 outs, TC Schuster on first. Good play there by Reggie Lincoln. He ran a long way for that ball. Schuster off with the pitch. Throw down to second is in time, but it gets away. Schuster went in hard, good hard physical slide, and Alex Sticklin, unable to hang on to the ball as it rolls away, and Schuster gets a stolen base. Pitch called a strike on Shelley, and the 0-1, that one misses. Well, Shelley hopefully can find a way to get one to the outfield and score Schuster from second. The 1-1 swung on and lifted into left field. And left fielder has it measured. That's J.J. Ham, and he puts it away for the third out. Groton leaves 1. They don't score any. After 5.5, 5-0 Groton coming up for Sisseton. It'll be top of the order. It'll be Nelson, Nielsen, and Dahlin, and we'll have the bottom of the 6th inning when we come back after this break.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family-owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years' experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back, baseball fans. Here, this is Pat Krause bringing you Junior Legion region action here from Lockhart Field in Groton, South Dakota. Going into the bottom of the 6th inning here, Groton leading 5-0. And for Sisseton Post 50, we'll have Levi Nelson, Luke Nielsen, and Max Dahlin. For those of you Groton baseball fans tuning in, our junior teener team, our 14U team, they're down in Plankington playing Mount Vernon Plankington in their region action. Currently tied 0-0. Greblinghoff's pitch going to get underneath the glove of Ablin and into left for a base hit. That was Levi Nelson leading things off with a base hit. The VFW has a new format this year for their region qualifications. They don't have a tournament per se. They do kind of a super regional where they do a 2 out of 3 series, and then the losers of the series will then play again to try to qualify. Runner goes on the first pitch. Pitch is hit, ball's hit to right. That's going to be down for a hit. Bisbee has trouble handling it. Now he's going to fire it in. Nelson off on the pitch, so he's going to check in at third. And Nielsen aboard with a single. And Sisseton now first and third, and nobody out. Max Dahlin now the batter. Nielsen takes his lead from first, Nelson from third. First pitch swinging. Runner tagging from third. Going to be a play at the plate. Good throw by McGannon. Good throw by Tristan McGannon. And he cuts down Levi Nelson trying to tag from third. Great play there by Tristan McGannon. puts away the catch and then throws the ball. A strike to Kraus at home. Lincoln caught it, didn't even have to move to complete the double play. So outstanding defensive play there by Tristan McGannon. First pitch swinging there by Rylan Anderson. And that's going to be put away by Ethan Kroll for the third out. So Sisseton threatened there, had first and third, nobody out. But Tristan McGannon comes up big with a big fly out, throw out, double play. So Sisseton doesn't score any. They leave one after 6 complete, 5-0. Top of the 7th coming up. It'll be Braden Fleece, Kason Oswald, and Tristan McGannon. We'll have top of the 7th when we come back after this break.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We're back here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. Top of the 7th inning coming up here. Groton leading 5-0, 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 5th. 9 hits so far. So not a bad offensive day for Groton Post 39. Nick Greblinghoff doing a nice job on the mound. Started the game actually already 14 pitches in. So if we look at that total, you know, it's really this game he's only thrown 61 pitches. So a pretty good outing going for Nick. One nice thing about it is he's been efficient. So, I mean, he's been able to throw strikes, 60 pitches, 52 strikes. I mean, that's pretty well done. Braden Fleece going to lead things off for Groton Post 39. Fleece reached on the fielder's choice in his last at-bat and came around and scored. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Max Dolan still pitching. He came in relief of Bryson Hansen. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Fleece a little behind that one. I got the timing down here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That one misses behind him. Count now 2-1. Look down the line here. Looks like Ryder Shelley in the bullpen. The 2-1 to Fleece. Swung on and chopped to second base. Stickland up with it, on to first. Pulls the first baseman off, but Hansen able to put the tag on Fleece to retire him for the first out. You can see that a little bit out of Alex Stickland. If you notice on the screen, he's wearing a different color jersey. He's actually part of the Sisseton junior teener team. Kason Oswald, first pitch swing, fouls it into the net. But Stickland, a very familiar name up in Sisseton in the baseball world. The 0-1 misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Kason Oswald, the batter. Oswald, no official at bat. He's been on twice with 2 walks. The 1-1, he chases one down low and in the dirt. Shakes his head coming out of the box. Not real happy with that decision. Oswald digs back in. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled, and Oswald stays alive in the at-bat. Good job with 2 strikes, fighting off the pitch, staying in the at-bat. Dolan from the wind, the 1-2. Swung on and lifted into left center. Mueller coming over, and it's going to fall. And Oswald is going to be in on first with a 1-out single. Again, the flag doesn't appear to be blowing real hard, but when that ball gets up, I think that wind does do a lot more to it than we think. And That ball kind of died off the bat. Tristan McGannon now the batter. McGannon been on a couple of times in this game. First pitch swings through it. McGannon had himself a nice defensive effort there in the last inning. Caught a fly ball and then cut down a runner trying to tag from third. The 0-1 on the inside corner. And now McGannon behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Lincoln Krause on deck. Oswald leads from first. The 0-2 up and in. McGannon doesn't chase. He has been known to chase those pitches up high in the zone. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and McGannon down swinging for the second out. And that's going to bring Lincoln Krause to the plate. Krause digs into the box. Couple of hits in today's ball game. First pitch skips in the dirt, but not far enough away from Anderson for Oswald to advance. 1 ball, no strikes. Quick update. After 4 innings, Mount Vernon Plankington leads Groton Junior Teeners 1-0. The 1-0 to Krause. Swung on and grounded to second baseman. Gets going to get by Sticklin into the outfield. Oswald coming around second. He's going to check in at third. Alex Ablin now the batter. Runners on first and third. Krause on first. Oswald on third. Update my book here. No one really holding Krause over there. He goes on the first pitch. Throw right back to Dahlin. And Krause in safely at second. Runners at second and third. Pitch called a strike to Alex Ablin. The 0-1. That one misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Base hit should get 1, maybe 2. The 1-1 swung on and fouled. The 1-2 to Ablin. That one stays high. Dahlin tried to take a little off that one. 2-2, 2 outs. Deuces here in the top of the 7th inning. Groton looking to add to their lead as they lead 5-0. The 2-2 swung on, and Ablin chases one out of the zone and goes down swinging for the 3rd out. Groton strands 2 again in scoring position. Going to the bottom of the 7th inning, Groton leads 5-0 for Sisseton. It'll be Ham, Hansen, and Mueller, and we'll have the bottom of the 7th inning when we come back after this break.
We hope you are
Planning
all...
ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And here we are back in the bottom of the 7th inning. Sisseton's last chance. They trail 5-0 to Groton. J.J. Ham going to lead things off. And for all you Groton fans watching here on the good old Game Changer app, the Groton Junior Teeners, 14U, are down in Plankington playing in their best-of-3 series. If they win 2 out of 3, they qualify for the state tournament. Right now in the top of the 5th inning, there are no outs. Noah Saponiak led the inning off with a triple. And now looks like Asher Zimmerman is the batter. But back here at our Junior Legion tournament, Groton leading 5-0 over Sisseton going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Nick Greblinghoff still pitching for Groton. he's had J.J. Ham going to lead things off for Sisseton. Ham 0 for 2 in today's ball game. First pitch popped up. Ryder Shelley calls for it, and he will put it away for out number 1. Again, these last 2 or 3 innings, Greblinghoff able to get 1 pitch, 1 out, 2 pitch, 2 outs. I mean, his pitch count is right where it needs to be. First pitch swinging by Bryson Hansen for strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 swung on and chopped up the middle. Schuster going to come up with it and fire to first in time to retire Hansen for the second out. And Justin Mueller will be the batter. Mueller 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in today's ball game. First pitch to Mueller, swung on and popped foul, out of play. Again, Greblinghoff just doing an outstanding job here, getting ahead in the count, getting that strike 1. Strike 1 so important that it then allows the pitcher to kind of work a little bit on some other things, work in some other pitches. The 0-1, he chases up around over his head. Sisseton down to their final strike here. Greblinghoff coming set. And the 0-2 misses high. He doesn't chase this time. Mueller a little more disciplined that time. Let that high pitch go. Now we'll see here if Greblinghoff and his catcher Krause change things up a little bit. Maybe a little wrinkle off the lower half. The 1-2 on the outside corner for strike 3. And Mueller goes down looking for the final out of the inning and the game as Groton defeats Sisseton 5-0 here in this round-robin tournament. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back to Lockhart Field and wrap up things for this game. We'll have scores and totals, and we'll do that after this break.
We hope you are all
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change. Because together, we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here.
And we're back in a game just concluded. Nick Greblinghoff, 68 pitches, 59 strikes, 86.76 strike percentage. Outstanding game by Nick. But in a game concluded here, Groton defeated Sisseton 5-0, so they did their part here in this round-robin tournament. Unfortunately, the one difficult part about a round-robin tournament is there's a lot that's not in your control as a team. You got to do what you got to do in your games. Unfortunately, Groton unable to defeat Clark, so they finished their tournament 2-1. Now they got to sit back and watch and wait and hope for a couple of the other teams to help them out. Maybe find a way to get a victory against Clark. So we'll just have to see. It looks like Sisseton and Clark will play the next game. That game will still be brought here live on the stream. There may be commentary. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see what happens. But totals for the game. I'll go through the box score here for both teams and give you some offensive leaders and so forth. Good game by Nick Greblinghoff. I think if unofficially we don't do a player of the game, but I would have to say defensive player of the game for Groton would be Nick Greblinghoff, as he had himself an outstanding game. Shutout, complete game shutout, 5 hits. 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, 67 pitches, 58 strikes, again, as I just mentioned, right around 87% strike rate. That's pretty darn impressive for 7-inning ball games. So very well done there. As far as offense goes, TC Schuster, Ethan Kroll both checking in with 3 hits. Both went 3 for 4. Lincoln Krause a couple of hits. Schuster with a double. Krause, McGannon, and Schuster with stolen bases. So just kind of well played game all the way around for Groton. No defensive errors. That's one stat that I think gets overlooked a little bit. Fortunately for Sisseton, they had some errors, and those errors lead to runs. But Groton able to not commit errors, and again that helps a lot. And that big thing with that too goes back to your pitcher. With Nick throwing strikes the way he did, it keeps the defense on their toes. They're ready to play. They're ready every pitch because they know that he's going to throw strikes, and those strikes can be put in play. And if they're in play, then they got to do their job. So very good job there by the Post 39 Junior Legion. Now it's a waiting game for them as they're going to sit back and watch the next couple of games here with Clark playing Sisseton right now, and then Clark will play Redfield after that. And for the sake of Post 39, you hope that Sisseton or Redfield can pull something out here and maybe upset Clark. I think Clark and Groton are the 2 best teams in this region, as we saw, as they played a very tightly contested 1-0 game. So we'll see what happens here. I know Sisseton didn't show it, but Sisseton's a sneaky team. They've got some kids that can put the ball in play and can make things happen. And they've got a pretty good coach over there. Trent Beslin's doing a nice job with both the Legion program and the Junior Legion program, bringing it back to a little bit of some success over there. So hope the best for them, and hope that maybe they can come back after this game and maybe help out post 39, and really to help themselves out too, because if they would happen to upset Clark here, they also are 2-1 in the mix. So that makes things a little bit more difficult for the tournament directors when you got a couple 3 teams that are 2-1 in a 4-team round robin. So we'll just have to see what happens. But this game will start roughly about 20 minutes. It will be streamed here, so if you have family members in the Clark or Sisseton area that are not able to attend the game, let them know to go to the YouTube channel, Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. I want to thank Kira for filling in for Axel. She did an outstanding job taking care of things. And again, as I said, when I come on here, whether it be Axel or somebody else, the thing that I appreciate the most is that I'm able to just come on and talk, and they take care of all the technical difficult things and make my life really easy. So Pat Krause here bringing you the action along with Kira. Thank you all for listening and watching. Again, this games will be streamed. Not sure about commentary quite yet. We'll see what my schedule says. If you hear me, you do. If not, good luck to these teams and good luck to you fans listening. Also, a quick little update, getting ahead of myself here. Down for you Groton fans, the 14U junior teeners still trail 1-0, and they're in the bottom of the 5th inning to Mount Vernon Plankington. Again, this is a 2 out of 3 series, so even if they lose, they still have a chance to win the series. They got to win 2 games after that, but that's going on down in Plankington, so good luck to them. Also, on Friday, for you Groton fans and for you Clark fans if you're listening in, the State B Senior Legion tournament starts over in Millbank. First game's at 10 o'clock. I believe Clark plays the first game at 10 o'clock against Del Rapids, and then Groton will play at 5 o'clock against Winter Cologne. There will also be opening ceremonies at 4 o'clock if you want to come and watch some good baseball at a nice field in a well-done facility. Come on over. I do know things will be broadcasted and streamed. I believe it will be KMSD Radio, KBWS Radio out of Sisseton and Millbank that will be providing that, and you can find the stream coverage and links on bigstoneradio.com. That's bigstoneradio.com. They'll have a few guys sharing the duties of calling the games. So if you're unable to attend the games over in Millbank, lovely technology brings us the opportunity to stream things and hear things that way. So if you're not able to come, find the streams, follow along that way. Also, the Game Changer app. If you have the Game Changer app, you can always find the games on there as well if unable to. So once again, thanks to everybody for listening and tuning in. Groton wins 5-0. Now they got to sit back and do a little bit of a waiting game. So thank you all for listening. Thanks to Kira once again, and thanks to the foundation for providing the stream. And we'll see you all next time.
In times
To keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com. Out here